okay, this is my PoL project by me, Max Lockwood. And then I think I've helped my team a lot by being a group leader. And when the group leader is assigned, we usually have one person every Wednesday doing that. And we trade off group leaders. And the group leader needs to tie out all the loose ends and tie up all the loose ends and help all around with the group. And then for example, one time I helped out because when I was outside working on the stool project, and then they needed me inside making the team leader thing, or this team. And yeah. And then usually I would also finish all the, another concept is improving and following simple instruction, because I usually would just like slack off and stuff. Like for example, like one time I would just, Hannah would ask me, "You're the group leader today, Max," and then she'd tell me to do all this stuff, and then I'd go inside, not do anything, and just talk story, and then Zoe would ask what I did, and I'd go, and then that's usually what would happen. So yeah, and then I would just like finish my work super fast, and that's why, yeah, I don't follow that good inspection. But I think I worked on it over the semester, and now I'm doing better. So, and then I can help the class by reading the directions and have answered any questions for the teacher and classmates for me. This ties into being like the group leader, because if you're the group leader, you have to follow all the instructions and everything. And then, okay, I think I am an MPX hero because I think I have improved on a lot of skills, going with the flow and helping my team with any challenge. This semester in MPX, I learned a lot because of the new way of teaching. And I kind of like this new way because it relies on group projects and is more towards the real world and everything else. So then, yeah, that's what I usually like about that. And then this semester, and then compared to the traditional way, it's like you have to be more responsible because you're not just relying on your self's grade, but also your teammates' grade and all your mates' grades. And then, yeah, so since we don't have any tests or quizzes, we usually have to rely on classwork and homework and projects. So I thought a cool project was this leaf project, or a lettuce project. And this lettuce project was cool because I worked with Brendan and we did this like pretty good, even though our other lettuce like got stolen. Yeah, but then it was pretty fun, I guess, because you got to see the lettuce like die. Well, yeah, and then and then I thought my villain that I had was non-contribution monster, because I never contributed, because I always would just like slack off and stuff and talk to my friends during work days. But now I think that I usually just like try to do all my work that I'm supposed to do, and then at the end of class when I'm not doing anything, I'll eventually like talk story. But I usually would try to finish all my work on time and everything. So yeah, and then we work hard, and then I think I work hard and try to do the best I can, and then and then our group tries to finish assignments first, I guess, and then we always finish first for some reason. Not thanks to me, but and then we usually like the entire semester we finished first. Like, our group was probably like the best one. So then what would usually happen is we would split up, and some people would work, like Kaylee and me or someone would work inside, and Hannah, Nick, and Zoe would work outside and do help with the stool or the hydroponic system or any of those assignment topics. Or yeah, and we usually finish together, and that's what would usually happen. And then once we would be finished from inside, we'd have the outside group come in and look at it, and then the inside group would go out and look at the outside group to see what we're missing, and we'd like trade off. Because like for example, like one time I came into the other group, or I went into the outside group and asked to help, and then they said to help, and then I helped with the group a lot outside, and then Zoe came in and gave me feedback on my work that I did, and we just kind of switched off and back and forth, which I think was important. And then when we are all done, we turn it into the teachers for the grade. Overall, I think that I have contributed a lot to our group, and my work has been very good so far, with individual and also teamwork. From last year, because last year in 8th grade, I would just like literally not do anything. And I just turned it in last second, like for science fair project. I did all of science fair in one night, and then, yeah. So then this year, I actually took like a couple weeks to finish one assignment instead of one night. So I think my time management has worked pretty good overall. So then, yeah. And then this semester, I think that I have beaten the non-contribution monster by helping my group and throughout the help of my teachers. And then I think I couldn't have beaten this without the help of my books, or like my weapon, like Butter and Vespasian, or like a sword to stab the monster, because those books actually helped me a lot with like everything, or they just helped me a lot to try to complete my goal, and my goal was to try to finish everything on time and try to turn in all my assignments on time. And then I thought this was a cool lab too, or I thought this was probably my favorite project of the whole year, the school project, because our school was really unique, and because it looked like a cube, but there was no back to it. But I thought it was really cool because our school just looked the coolest out of everybody's, and it felt really good when you sat on it. And then, yeah. And then, okay, and then I thought also I helped a lot in Mari's garden, because I actually like Mari's garden a lot. We visit almost every Friday to learn about aquaponics and hydroponics. And then I think it's cool because Mari's garden, every day we help with their work. And actually, like, our class does a lot more than there, because they only have like very small amount of staff. So then we actually do a lot more work than they do. Because there's like, 27 of us and 2 of them. But yeah, I think overall I helped my group a lot, and this was a good learning experience at PX. And I'd like to show this to everyone else in the school. And I like PX. Done.
Thanks, Max. Max, in your presentation, you said repeatedly that you will slack off or you will not do things. So how are you going to change for second semester?
I'm gonna since our group long projects, I'm gonna try to finish all my work on time and also get more help or ask more questions from you guys.
I like that plan. Good job. Thank you.